Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got...
Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tchouaméni. And he's been shifted off it. Romero. And it's Joelinton. Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. He leaps for it! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Medellin certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Thuram. Now it's Yamal. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Okazaki. Distributed tidily. And here's Joelinton. Tacho gets it clear. Another throw-in. Tries one from range. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Nuno Mendes. Rooney. Conte. Threads one in. And this is Dembele. And the cross comes in. Saliba getting this one clear. Tries to dink it through. Dembele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Romero. Schneider does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Drogba. That's Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Tacho can get it clear. Some really good ball movement. That is lovely. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Romero spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Saliba. Now Romero. And it's Schneider. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The ball swung. He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Drogba! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's been drilled forward. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pedri. Schneider over to the right flank. Schneider. And here's Okazaki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Drogba. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Kashiwa Reysol producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
So let's get the ball rolling. Schneider to Gerrard, and here's Joelinton, and this is Drogba! It is a very, very good save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's Conte. João Cancelo. Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Conte. It's a really well-measured ball. And that has been cleared. And smartly reclaimed. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Kashiwa Reysol are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
That dugout has had some relief.
Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Convertido en el minuto 58. Número 10.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Gerrard. Rooney. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal finding himself in space. Alaba was in no mood for any of that. 60 minutes played. Oh, it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. And this is Kante.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cambio. Se está realizando un cambio.
Thuram, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here. And the ball is out of play. Thuram. Drogba being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Played through into space. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rice. Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted. Alaba. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vitinha. And it's Gerrard. Played into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tchouaméni looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram. Schlotterbeck. Thuram. Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. Nice control. Oh, good effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Vitinha, Savinho in acres of space out wide. And the shot! And that is high.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 14.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gerrard. Can he get it through? Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Gerrard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Conte.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good ball, good take. Gerrard wins the duel this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Time added on 4 minutes. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Gerrard! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Kashiwa Reysol, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Drogba happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Kashiwa Reysol definitely impressing me here. especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day.